Yo, what's going on guys? Welcome back to a brand new Division video. What if I guess today is another video of the weekly series I do, things you should buy from the vendors. Now, one thing I want to say is if you guys haven't seen my recent video on the things you should do to get prepared for patch 1.6, I will leave a link in the description below. Make sure to check that out because it's a pretty good video. A lot of people were saying it helped them out and kind of put them on track on what to do before the patch comes out. So once again, if you guys haven't seen that, the link will be in the description below. Anyways, getting back to the video. So today we'll be going over some of the weapons and gear mods that are for sale from the vendors. So if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and let's get right into this. Starting off first, we go to the special equipment vendor down in the terminal. So the first thing I would recommend buying is the AUG A3 Para XS. Now, if you guys didn't know, critical hit chance is back on SMGs in patch 1.6. So patch 1.6, the SMGs are a little bit better. They're not as good as assault rifles still, which is pretty unfortunate because I'm actually getting really bored of using assault rifles over and over again. But anyways, this all comes with Vicious, Ferocious, and Fierce. So the only thing I would kind of recommend rerolling is maybe Vicious. If you're not thinking about using this weapon for PvE, mostly PvP, I would recommend rerolling Ferocious, try to get something like Deadly or maybe Brutal. But if you're going to use this for PvE, I would honestly just reroll Vicious and try to get something like Deadly, Brutal, or even Destructive. This weapon also comes with 17k base damage, but keep that in mind, it's going to be different for you because my firearms are pretty high, and also 29% critical hit damage, which once again, keep it in mind, it is going to be critical hit chance once 1.6 comes out. Moving on down, we have this military RPK-74. Now this is a pretty good LMG. It's not the best with base damage and it's not the best with the talent it actually has. But what it actually comes with is Fierce, Competent, and Swift. So as you guys can see, it's not the worst one, but I would just recommend rerolling Swift and try to get something more of a damage talent. For example, something like Unforgiving, Brutal, Deadly, Destructive, whatever you wish. Something overall that just gives you a little bit more damage. To be honest, all the gear being sold in this vendor is not really the best. The only thing I would kind of buy if you plan on using shotguns are these Savage Gloves. Now, what they come with is electronics and health on kill, shotgun damage, and damage to elites. So if you do plan on making a shotgun build, just definitely reroll electronics, try to get something like firearms or stamina, and boom, right there you have a perfect set of Savage Gloves for your shotgun. Making our way to the advanced weapon vendor, still in the base of operations, we have this Navy MP5. Now this actually is pretty good. In patch 1.6, the MP5 is probably the best submachine gun, if not one of the best ones, but this one actually comes with Determined, Vicious, and Brutal. So right there, off the start, you have pretty nice talents. The only thing I would recommend is getting rid of Determined. Try to get something like Deadly, maybe Unforgiving, or even Competent if you have a lot of electronics. But also it comes with 15.8k base damage and 39% critical hit damage. Moving on down, we have a pretty much god roll G36, military G36. Now, what this actually comes with is 23% enemy armor damage, which is really nice. Also 18.4k base damage, and it comes with Brutal, Unforgiving, and Focus. So right there, this is a pretty nice pickup. If you guys don't have an assault rifle, that's actually really good. The only thing I would recommend is rerolling the last talent. Try to get something like Competent, try to get something like Ferocious if you plan on using this for PvE, or even get something like Deadly, or anything that fits your playstyle. But once again, this is located in an advanced weapon vendor in the base of operations. Really quickly, stopping by the gear vendor, still in the base of operations, we have a pretty nice gear mod. I would kind of recommend picking it up, although it's not the best one. If you guys want something with exotic damage resilience, this one is actually really good. What it comes with is 2.5%, and it also comes with 262 stamina on your build. So once again, this is a pretty nice pickup. Even if you guys don't really plan on using exotic damage resilient gear mods, I would still pick that up, store in my stash, and hopefully use it in the future. Last but not least, we come to West 34th Street down in the Dark Zone. So what this vendor is actually selling is a pretty nice health mod. Now I would recommend picking this up 100%. If you guys didn't know, in patch 1.6, if you don't have a pretty nice skill power build, your heals are not really going to be that effective. So you definitely want a lot of first aid self heal on your gear in order for your heals to be really nice, although you're not making a skill power build. So for example, you could still have a lot of DPS, you could still have a lot of toughness, and your heals are still going to be really nice if you have a bunch of self heal mods on your gear. But that's pretty much it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comment section below. I reply to all my comments. But once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'm out. Peace.